Hello, I thought I would make a prediction video of what I think is going to happen in No Time to Die, because I thought it'd be really cool if after the film comes out I can point back to this and say, look, I called the plot, but on the other hand I could get it completely wrong and the video looks silly, but we'll see. So, okay, here's what I think is going to happen. So, I think the plot is that 10 or 15 years before the film takes place, I think that Spectre had a subdivision of scientists working on some kind of super soldier program, um, trying to get enhanced abilities onto henchmen. And I think Mr. White from the previous Daniel Craig Bond films had to sacrifice his two kids, Madeline and Safin, at a young age to have this therapy or enhancement therapy done to them. But I think it went wrong. I think all it did was give them sort of enhanced intelligence and make them a little bit contagious to viruses or something. Now, in the case of Madeline, I think it stopped her being able to have kids. And in the case of Safin, I think it made him all disease-riddled and a bit psychotic. So the whole program had to be shelved. Madeline's spent a life a little bit recluse, working in mountains, etc. Don't know where this guy's been, but I think that's the background. Now, with Blofeld in prison, it's caused a bit of a free-for-all in terms of power struggles in Spectre. And so Safin's now come out the woodwork to reinstigate the program because he still believes in it and he wants to perfect it, perfect the things that went wrong in the past to him and Madeline. So he wants to bring it back up, and now I think the CIA sort of have a clue of what's going on and they want to get this technology themselves, but I think Felix he's got a bit of a conscience about this, like he did in Quantum of Solace. So he approaches Bond and fills him in on the whole plot and says, look, the CIA want this technology, but it can't get out, it's too dangerous, it's contagious, it causes guys like him, so you have to go and shut it down, destroy it, or loads of people will die. And even though Bond's retired, his conscience will get him back into the field, which breaks him up from Madeline, because it breaks the promise that he was never going to do spy work again. So near the start of the movie they break up. Bond goes off to the mission to track down a scientist. Now this is actually on the wiki, that the film starts off with Bond trying to track down a scientist, but no more is said. I think that scientist is one of the original scientists from the super soldier program. So Bond's off on his mission. I think MI6 get wind that he's on the mission, and that's where they send Lashana Lynch's new character to go and work with him, because they figure it's Bond, we're not going to stop him, we'll just give him an agent to work with. Now Lashana Lynch's character is all business-like, just wants to get this done, but Bond's a bit conflicted because eventually he figures out Madeline's role in this, and so he's a bit conflicted about taking down the organisation, and possibly he might have to put down Safin and Madeline for some reason. So that's why Lashana Lynch's character, Nomi, is sort of warning him, don't get in my way. This is more than just your personal relationships and all that stuff. Now the part in the trailer where Blofeld says, once you find out her little secret, I think it'll break you, blah, blah, blah. I think that's because she can't have kids. And when Bond realises that, he'll also realise that it was caused by Blofeld and it's really going to hurt him extremely deeply. So I think that is the plot. I think it's about humans getting enhanced badly. Fairly logical guesses, really, from the trailer. A couple of other things I'll predict. There was some stuff in the papers about Safin possibly being Dr. No. I think that will not happen. I think bringing Blofeld back was divisive enough, so I don't think they'll take that route. And the possibility of Bond having a daughter, I don't think that'll happen either. It wouldn't fit in with my prediction of the plot anyway. So I don't think that'll happen. So I guess we'll find out after the film comes out just how wayward I've been. So we'll see. Okay, bye now.